we just wanted to make sure we could test as best as we could, show off our athleticism, and show why this Jeep means something to us. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think in all aspects, not just. I mean, I think the football part of it is evident in what we do day in and day out. But just as a man, as a responsible adult, as an individual, as somebody that can, again, just be responsible, hold themselves accountable, things like that. This place is one of the few places in the country that I really think focuses on molding young men to be great young men, great fathers, great husbands, just great people. And again, I think there's no other place in the country that really could have prepared me as well as Georgia. And I'm glad I made the decision 6 years ago that I did. But, I still have a lot more to get done. But, I'm grateful. I got to see Coach Smart earlier today. I haven't seen him in 2.5 months. So it was just great to get back around everybody.
Was that the longest time you've gone without seeing Kirby
Since I was 17 years old? Yes, I think it was. So. Again, that's something I don't think I thought about that until you just said that. So, things like that, you kind of take it for granted. You take what this place offers to you, the opportunities you have here, the resources that are here. You can take it for granted when you leave, but, it all means so much more when you come back and have those full circle moments. I got to see Gunnar Stockton again. That's my boy, but I haven't seen Gunnar, since almost that Notre Dame game. So it was great to get around him, see how he's doing. I look forward to coming out. I'm going to be here for another week or so I look forward to come watching practice. And it's going to be weird being a Dawg fan now. It's going to be weird, but, I look forward to it.
When you're watching these practices, who are going to be the young guys on the offensive line that you're really going to be watching hard?
Yeah, I'd say all the freshmen, just seeing the freshmen develop. Those are going to be the guys that have I'd say the most change in the least amount of time. Like the older guys are still getting better, but you know what I mean. They're kind of polishing their game, whereas the younger guys, they're kind of almost learning a whole new sport. It's the transition from high school to Georgia football. It doesn't matter who you are, 5-star, 2-star. It doesn't matter. It's a huge jump. I came from, like you guys know, I came from Rhode Island. It's a little bit different. It was an adjustment, but everybody grows at different paces. But I look forward to seeing Monroe. He's a great talent. Ernest, he's my roommate. I look forward to Ernest. Drew Bobo at center, seeing what he can do. Is just all the guys in that room, man. They're all special in their own ways.
As a Rhode Island guy, is it cool seeing guys like Marcus Harrison from New York, Ayers?
Yeah.
Cool seeing Northeast guys come down.
Definitely. I think I kind of started something 6 years back because I don't think Coach Smart really recruited the North that way. At least I'd like to take credit for it, but it's awesome getting to see him. The recruits that are coming in expanding. I know we have a freshman from Germany, I believe now. Like I haven't got to meet him because I've been gone or anything, but Germany, we're going international now. We got Brett Thorson, we got Germany now. So, Coach Smart's going all across the globe to recruit guys now, and as long as you can play and you can uphold the standard here, and you buy in, it doesn't matter where you're from. Little kid from a little state, you know what I mean? And I'm talking in front of you guys. I apologize, but it's crazy and it's a blessing.
You said you're roommates with Ernest and Roy?
I am, yes. Yeah, my lease is almost up, but yeah. Yep.
How do you think he did last year, and what kind of year can he have this year? I know maybe it wasn't the kind of year he won last year.
Yeah, I still think Ernest Green had a solid year last year. I think he struggled through. I'm not going to say being hurt. He struggled through legitimate injury last year, and he showed me his toughness as well as the rest of his teammates' toughness. Y'all saw when I came out of the Notre Dame game, I was struggling with a little bit of a foot thing. He came in and he held his own there. So Ernest Green, he's always going to be that dependable, reliable guy that he's going to get the job done whether he's injured or not, which it just shows you right there the mental and physical toughness he has, and that's something that I think we need on this team. And everybody could use that.
Yeah. Last spring, watching Calhoun come in and he dropped a bunch of weight, looked
Yeah.
incredible in the spring. And then how did you see him grow over the season? Kind of been back for a while.
Yeah, I think Daniel Calhoun does a lot of off the field work. I've seen him this offseason just. I don't know if y'all catch him on social media or not, just posting his workout videos. He does one-on-one training with O-line coaches that he, I'm sure, hires on his own and works with on his own. But he is a grinder. He works his tail off. He's strong as hell. But coach is going to help develop him into an NFL caliber guy, just like he is everybody in that offensive line room.
Not just in the OL, but on the team in general.
Yeah.
Some of the other guys that you've seen some leadership qualities from.
Yeah, I'll give you one good one. It's O-line. I'm sorry, but Malachi Tolliver, just coming in like the fight that he has, the passion he has for not just the sport of football, but for the G. He is proud as hell to wear that G on his chest, and it shows it every day. There's not a lot of freshman guys that are first in line to hop up, and lead a drill, or first to get up and break all of us down and tell somebody else when they're in the wrong. A lot of the freshman guys are kind of nervous to tell somebody they're doing something wrong or do something the right way. And Malachi has, taken that leadership role and ran with it. And I'm excited to see the opportunities that he has in the future, because he's going to be, like I said, not just a hell of a player, but a hell of a teammate, a hell of a man, because of all these qualities. Yeah.
When you see,
Yeah.
like, do you look back on the O-line's performance last year and just kind of, is it frustrating, or is it as simple as there were just too many injuries at the wrong time, or what?
We don't have any excuses for it. Obviously, we like to look in the future. That's the only thing we can control, is our future. We can't control things that happen in the past. Obviously, as a team, we'd like to have played better, and our goal is always a national championship, and that's something that we didn't do last year, and it sucks. It's sour. It's to have a team goal, work so hard, and don't reach your goals. It sucks, but that doesn't mean that everything's over. That doesn't mean the world is over, and that's just an opportunity for these guys to have a chip on their shoulder going into this season, being doubted, being told they're overrated, being whatever it may be. Playing with that chip on your shoulder is a huge leg up against any competition.
Do you sense there might be something of that going on, like the squeaky wheel gets greased too, like the O-line's going to be maybe a little more motivated?
I hope so, and if it's my responsibility as a old guy and a fan at that point to getting these kids, I've been around here 6 years. I know the standard here. I've been here for the 2 national championships. I've been here for the losses. I've been here when we lost. The last time we lost at home was South Carolina 2019, my freshman year, and I'm one of the few guys, if only me and Dan Jackson, that has ever lost a game here at home. So, not saying it means that much more to us, Dan and I, but we've seen it come and go. We've seen a whole lot. So, if I can instill whatever knowledge that I know, or how important that G is to not just the team, but to the people watching at home, the people that are, overseas in our military watching it, that have been here, the people that, can't afford to be at our games, that have to watch it on TV, whoever it may be. I'm going to get that through their head.
You mentioned him.
Last question.
You mentioned him. What impact did Dan Jackson leave on this program?
Man, yeah, one of the best leaders I've ever seen around this place, and I'd say just the underdog story. Like, coming as a walk-on, sixth year like myself. I know how difficult it is to be the sixth year, have the grandpa jokes and the uncle jokes, and it's fun in games, but that just shows you how much it means to him that he would come back over and over and over, and he would keep playing when everybody around him is making, maybe NIL money, and maybe he's not at first. He's walking. He's got to pay his way through school. I just hope that people understand how much more it might mean to somebody like that, who's doing this for free. They're actually paying to do it. They're not doing it for free. Like, they're paying. Everybody else is getting paid, and they're paying. So Dan Jackson's just been one of my best friends, one of my best teammates I've ever had, and one of the best leaders I've ever seen come through this program. And it was unfortunate he didn't get his combine invite, because I really think he deserved to be there, and I really wanted him to be there with us. But I think he showed the country, I think he showed all 32 teams what the hell he can do on the field today, and his film speaks for itself. Yeah.
Thanks,